So in a vacuum, who is actually the weakest class in the game? Well, it depends on our criteria. Are we talking about damage? And are we talking about highest DPS builds? Because and do we calculate in boss damage for that? Nice. Quad 1 has been cleared. Okay, so if we're going to talk pure damage, pure bullshittery, like how much shit can I kill for free, with, you know, just like what I can output, I'm going to put it as Ogren with PBB and Inferno Psyker, right, in kind of comparison to each other. They're both disgusting. Inferno Psyker is a little stronger because of infinite ammo, but Ogren can usually have infinite ammo. Okay, then, hold on, let me get the party finder up, because Shadow, you'll probably need to join off my expeditions, so it's North America East, and please hop in. Then I'm going to say probably Hive Scum and Skitarii. Then I'm going to say probably Zealot. But special shout out to Zealot one-shotting bosses. Really, nobody does that. Zealot is the best bosser in the game. Then I'm going to say probably Arbitrator. And then I'm going to put Vet on the bottom of that list. And I'm going to explain why. Vet has, by far, as an individual player, some of the worst personal sustain in the game. He's super freaking squishy, okay? And Shadow, is that you? Nothing personal? Or Roxy, is this you? You need to let me know in the just what your character name is. And then and Vet also is just like he struggles to output DPS into groups when any of his stuff is down. So if his plasma gun runs out of, you know, charge, he's not using the AoE plasma. Assuming he's using the AoE plasma gun for this, just for the sake of argument, right? That he's gonna have good damage, but he'll have to reload. He'll have to reload his grenades. He'll have to, you know, they'll run out. He's only got shout, and his melee is just okay. And he's got, if he takes the power sword, which is the melee that's gonna have the best throughput for damage, he's gonna have dog shit dodges and no real recovery. As soon as he takes 2 melee hits, he's cooked. The third one just downs him, you know? And so Vet needs a team to support his resources. When he has those resources, he's fucking really good. And so you put him in a team that has good overlapping support, and that makes him really strong. Other classes are just better under those circumstances for throughput with limited personal resources. So that's why he's on the bottom of that version of the list. And Arbitrator is higher up in that list. But I wouldn't accept a name in this scenario we're talking about here, which is specific to like isolated chamber box. Because if you're playing Arbitrator and you've got a dog, you've got great specialist, you've got multi-specialist killing simultaneously. You can be rescued from everything but a trapper net by the dog. You've got the shield and you've got AoE stuns. And, like, you're so self-sufficient while also outputting good damage, as you saw in my last game. So it's like self-sufficiency, isolation from other resources pretty much goes in that order. That's not the same as the team order, right? So just keep that in mind. We're not talking about the team coherent order here. We're talking about how it works in an isolated sandbox. Power Maul Ogren is one of the best front lines possible. You can put a Power Maul with AoE on it on a Rumbler build, and then every time you hit everything, the radius is bigger, and it does more damage, and it lights everything on fire. Sounds like game is power crept just a bit. I mean, the game is super power crept right now. But again, we're circling back to the notion that Vet is like in the top of the list when ensconced in a team, right? So if you're solo, or we're just talking about power throughput, it's different than if we're talking about what is the role that you fulfill on a team and how much value can you get out of that.
Do you seek to prove yourself?
I hope that makes more sense. All right, system. I hope the games are good, and I've been having a good time. I just won the first one, Arbitrator, and I soloed, well, I duoed. Hive Scum and Skitarii got similar boss damage. So my best TTK on my best, strongest build for boss damage on Skitarii is 21 seconds. Maybe it's, where was it, 19? 19 seconds. My best DPS on Hive Scum is 16 seconds. I have no Havoc 40 time on a live Plague Ogre that's moving around and fighting than Hive Scum. Currently, it is the fastest boss killing option. Getting blown up by Ogre and Power Maul is funny.
Speak quickly or not at all.
However, the thing about Skitarii is Hive Scum's kind of like very narrow. You wanted to base that off damage, a specific niche they fill compared to others. You were definitely spot on with that better explanation. All right, good. I'm glad to help. Well, I wanted to play my Shivs build. I'm gonna play. Oh, let's do your Enclavum, please. I don't want to play Blight. Hive Scum is also basically just, do you have Rampage? Yeah. If you have Rampage and a Stim handy, you just blow stuff up. It's disgusting. So Havoc comps need frontline DPS, boss damage, support, utility. Yep, that's pretty accurate. You kind of want to have those boxes covered if you're looking to have like a reasonable time. Give me just a moment, gentlemen, please. I will be right back. It's 19 seconds. It's not bad at all, Sog. All right, I'm back. Thank you. Hive Scum is just... I mean, Hive Scum is about 3 to 4 seconds faster. It's easy. It's really reliable, too. It's very easy, whereas Chud Claw is a little bit harder.
You're to get the Aegis station back in our hands. Gives us a base of operations, even if we can't hold it forever.
Other than that, he's just a man with a power sword. Exactly, yeah. I think that's right, Synthetics. His team utility, though, is so good. You've got Shout... You've got the box that heals you faster and removes corruption. You've got the ammo crate box that gives you additional grenades for the whole team. I mean, the list just goes on with him, right? So he's extremely useful on a team. It's just a matter of, okay. And also Focus Target is what I think is the meta now for his build, because it's the best output. Big Dom kind of figured it out. And it's like, okay, well, you can buff the whole team's damage into those targets and every other target after they kill something that you targeted, and it's like all game long. Yeah. That can kill bosses fast. But he's almost never in a situation to reliably do that. That is a very correct statement, then. Whereas Hive Scum, he's in there.